Oh, hello viewers, just thought I'd browse through the Football Manager Reddit, some good regions. Oh, playing a save with an interesting club in a unique league. This is brilliant. Playing England, but I like... That's an attack. Welcome back to the Leeds save, everybody. Sorry, Thames is in... Well, Thames is in London, isn't it? Hey, Reddit, if you're going to come up with your memes, update your banner, and then we'll talk. Hello there, folks. Welcome back to Leeds United with me, DoctorBenjyFM. Let's talk through what we're doing then. We're at the start of January, and will we make any transfers? Well, we'll find out today and tomorrow. That's right, then. If you take a look at our recent fixtures, since the very spirited, we'll call it, draw against Liverpool, we've been brought back down to earth pretty quickly. A draw against Braga leaves us still top of the group. We knew that at that point we were going to go through. I don't know if the draw has been done. Has the draw been done for the next round of it? No, not yet. Okay, so is that happening today, maybe? Oh, look, excitement could happen. No, it's not. Well, viewers, if you were excited about that, disappointment. We're going to play Newcastle in our Carabao Cup game today, as well as playing Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. Two big games. We can see that it stands out, doesn't it? One of the worst starts to a game I've had this year on Football Manager. 12 minutes in, 4-0 down. So, pretty painful. Yeah, losing that one 6-0. But then after that, the bounce back was really quite something. A penalty shootout win against an Arsenal side that really should be doing better. We missed our first penalty, but eventually Timothy scores the all-important penalty. And you can see there then the system, it worked okay. We didn't create that much. Like, Peter had to play on the left-hand side, and again, he's not the most premier of strikers. So, still did put in a decent shift. He-Chan didn't have the best game either. But again, penalty shootout win, we'll take it. 3-0 win against Brentford in the league, kind of expected at this point, and beating a side like that, until defeat to Chelsea, which again is kind of expected. They're much better at the game. Gagliardini getting us a goal in that one, but they played quite a very defensive formation. Like, I kind of respect this sort of thing because it's quite different, and I like the fact the AI are capable of it again this year. And then defeat to Wolves in the FA Cup, so we're already out of that. Peter got a goal, but again, it wasn't to be. Wolves beating us 2-1 in that one, and based on the XG, probably just about deserved it. So, these things happen. As I say then, because we've progressed to the Capital One Cup, or the Carabao Cup, I should say, League Cup, for those that are interested. This is sort of the third best competition in England. Maybe, I don't know, is it better than winning the Championship? Probably definitely. Probably, yes, definitely. In today's episode, we're going to play the first leg against Newcastle. In tomorrow's episode, we're going to play the second leg, and that will bring us the beginning and end of January. And of course, we may well see some players get bids on them, maybe leave. You never know. There's a few players interested. You see there, Fiorentina want Gagliardini. If we get some big offers for a few players, in fact, there's a loan bid for Peter from Montpellier. We'll have to deal with that in a moment. He's worth quite a bit of money these days. There may be an opportunity for us to maybe sell a player here and there and bring somebody else in, which is something I wouldn't be opposed to. As the squad this year, 11th in the league. It's not bad, but we're very mid-table. I mean, being 11th, you always will be very mid-table. But there's being mid-table and there's being very mid-table. When you've got a record with 5 wins, when you've got a record with 7 wins, 5 draws, and 7 defeats, that's what I mean by very mid-table. But look, we might progress in Europe. I mean, may well get to a final of the League Cup as well. Actually, if you take a look at the teams left in this, we play Newcastle. They're actually in the Championship. Wolves and Southampton, the other two sides. And, well, us and Wolves, we're not too different. I don't know where all the other sides have gone, really. They've fallen off completely when you look at it. If we go all the way back to the third round, you'll be able to see a few of these teams being knocked out. So Newcastle beat Manchester United. We, of course, beat Arsenal. Southampton knocked out Burnley. Wolves, Bournemouth. Some of the other big sides, though, fell away way earlier. Stoke beat City. Palace beat Liverpool. So, there's a chance for us to actually win this. Okay, team getting into this game then against Newcastle United. It's actually tomorrow, so we'll go forward. And of course, now we're in January, as I mentioned before, bids could come in at any stage. Let's just take a look at this loan offer we've got actually for Peter. I don't think we're going to let Peter go. I don't think a loan move is the right move. There's an optional future fee. I'll be honest, if they wanted him for, I'll offer 10 now. I'd probably take that if it meant I could go and reinvest it. They've said they've done a no, viewers, is what they've done. Now Peter's unhappy about it. He wants to go to Montpellier. He was starting in recent games, so I don't know what the whinge is all about, to be honest. All right then, team for this game we've got Milea in goal. Milea? I'm just making it up now as we go along. Now, I'm making it up now. Wasn't making it up before, viewers. I knew it spotlessly before, obviously. Also, there's no lights on behind me. So is that putting you off? There you are. Better, isn't it now? Atmosphere. Do you feel the atmosphere? Malaya's going to be in goal. We've got Mukiele one side. Davis is going to play the other. Timocast is suspended for this one. Beata and Lorente in the centre. Gigladini, Elena and Cute Miners. I've changed this middle player to a deep line playmaker. And while Elena's defensive responsibilities are probably not good at all, are they? Let's face it. I do think creatively being in there, being able to dictate the play a little better. In fact, actually, him and Cute should really be switching around. And we can move Elena to a playmaker. That makes way more sense. Sorry, viewers, tactically on the fly here. The midfield, again, is not consistent at all. Frank's gone off at the moment. He's gone to the Africa Cup of Nations, so we won't see him till the end of, or the beginning of February, which is a real blow to our side, really, and something I should have considered upon signing him. The same goes for Nguene as well. We should have really noticed this and didn't think about it enough. Rafinha on the right-hand side then, Hee-Hang Chan. Rafinha on one side, Hang Hee-Chan will play through the centre alongside Rodrigo, who will be the man just off him on his shoulder. Rodrigo getting back to sharpness and playing there regularly, I think will be important for us. He has picked up injuries this season, which have sort of hindered him a little bit, but hopefully this will be a nice couple of games for him to have an impact. This system I thought was going really well, and then we got smashed by United and then drew against Arsenal playing the same system and nearly panicked. Obviously, Freddie Ljungberg is the Newcastle manager. I mean, things you don't expect to see when you start a save in England, which is something I rarely do. Start a save in England. Oh, Reddit. Do you know what? The intro, I should probably touch on it a little bit. I did do so in the comments of the Reddit post, which, you know, is just like, it's a joke, but there is some truth to it in that most people that watch YouTube Football Manager prefer to see saves in England. Of course, there will be exceptions here and there, and of course, Twitch gives you a little bit more freedom to do as you please. But generally speaking, as a YouTube audience, I've found over doing this for 5 years, and I'm going to be honest, not many people have done it over 5... Just hang on, bear with Newcastle going forward there. Not many people have done it for 5 years. So as someone that's seen the landscape the entire time, you can do things sometimes, and you can mix things up, and I was quite nervous to do a Glory Hunter save where I knew that 80% of it at least was going to be outside of England. But you responded to that really well, and maybe there's an opportunity for me in future games, or even in this game, right? The cycle's only just started to do things in other countries and maybe try out a few different things and bits and pieces. I think it could be a fun year, content-wise, because I feel like we need to start branching out and doing things, especially on my channel, where things are quite similar. Anyway, big new series coming soon. Thames. Yep. It'll be good. Trust me. I shouldn't pick it up too much because then it can only let people down. But it'll be good. Speaking of good, Callum Wilson is on the ball, and he is an absolute terror. Ball played into the centre. Ryan Fraser has kicked the ball into the goal like a bullet out of a gun. That was outrageous. Morale's been pretty good recently. Again, Newcastle are a championship side, but with a Premier League squad. It feels like Rafinha, ball played in, Beata's there, and he's nearly scored. It's hit the bar. I think it was offside anyway. Newcastle leading here. Should I be concerned, viewers? I mean, does my voice sound concerned, viewers? Should I be concerned, viewers? I've got a throw in on that side. Jamal Lewis into Fraser. Cook on it now, as he's going to take his time. That was very, very close. I dare say Newcastle have got a better squad now than they did when they were initially in the Premier League. So, I mean, that team there is pretty good. Playing Ryan Fraser up front, who I would like to mock, but has scored. Right, Cute Manners is putting a foot in. Again, this feels more like the Man United game than it does the Arsenal game. I will say Arsenal were pretty poor in the game that we played against them. And now, playing against Newcastle, I'm just sort of waiting for... I mean, Ryan Fraser scored again. Right, hang on. I can't sit... Oh, well, half-time is close. We'll wait for half-time. I'm going to have to do something about this. Because at the moment, I don't think away goals count in the League Cup. I could be right. I don't think they do. A free kick goal now would be undeserved and very much welcome, Rafinha. So if you just want to pop that in the back of the net, you've not done that. But what's happened there? He's hit the bar again. Are you joking? I think it's an open goal. I think the XG for that shot there was about 3, just for that one shot. All right, well, I'm going to throw the water bottle because I'm far from pleased about the fact we're losing 2-0 to a championship side. This is our chance to put a marker down, win a trophy this season, but oh no, they're incapable. Cute Miners on a booking. I should have kept Elena in the centre, clearly. Victor's going to come in for Cute Manners. He's going to come on, play on this side as a winger. And do I play him attacking? Him and Rafinha actually more supportive, I think, for the rest of this half. I need to get them a little bit more involved. I mean, Hee-Chan should play further up as well, I think. Pressing forward. Let's try and put them under pressure a little bit. All right, come on then. Second half. Let's see if we can actually, do something. That'd be a treat, wouldn't it, viewers? I'll take a goal, gang. At this point, I'll take a goal. We've got a throw-in, which is very similar to a goal. So maybe this will do. Rodrigo, back to Davis, played in. It's knocked down. That would have been I'd suspect good XG. Yep, our XG rose substantially. I expected a goal, viewers, even if the game didn't. I think, again, I feel like I should be on about a 7 at this point. Ryan Fraser, free kick. 75 minutes gone. They've nearly gone 3-0 up. I mean, if you were to make another change here, viewers, what would you do? Jack Wilshere on in the centre. Can it get much worse than this? Wilshere on. Fraser, delivery. This tactic is bizarre because in some games I've been so dominant, especially I feel like maybe home games, maybe the away games are just tougher. And now, I don't know, maybe the post-patch away game theory is correct. I've just created it. So, maybe. Flicked on. Defensively, not great from Boyata, as Lewis is on it now. Again, we're trying to press a little bit more in this half because I feel like that's probably what's required to actually, work a little bit harder. As Hee-chan racing through here, goodness me. And, again, I expected a goal, viewers. My expected goals is way higher than the game's. My theory of it. 5 minutes to go. What do you do? Make these boys more attacking now to really try and drive them forward. Push the wing backs up a little bit as well. Come on. I feel like we need a goal. I feel like getting a goal back in the game gives us a chance. Of course, the second leg of this, I will play in the next episode. That will be what happens. And of course, we'll update you on the transfer window as well and let you know what's going on, any ins and outs that would happen. Again, is there a place you'd strengthen at this stage? Aside from the whole team, is there a place you'd strengthen right now? Canon Wilson to make it 3 and put us in the mud. Well, Malaya's done brilliantly there. What do you shout at them? Do I berate them with 4 minutes to go? I've got to see him in a minute. I've got to get in the dressing room and go, boys, really, honestly, can we... Who's embarrassed? All of you? Good. When Quio's on it, it's been cut out by the linesman. All right, 2 minutes to go. This is our chance to watch Paul Dummett clear it away. Michieli, ball played in, back post. There's Victor. He's got to put it back in. Does really, really well to keep it inside. I mean, the ball back across was brilliant. Nobody there, though. What is happening? Jack Wilshere to bang one. Oh, my word, Jack. I thought it was in. 2-0. And I don't even know what to say. Just embarrassing. My voice is going. My voice is an indicator of how this game went. Started quite strong, felt confident, and then by the end of the game, it just is crumbling. Have a strepsil, Ben. Come on, live life to the max. You can't have them while on the video because it'll make a sound. I sounded like... Do you know what happened there? Child Ben went, I want a strepsil. And parent Ben took over halfway through and went, no, you're doing a video. Put that down. I think that's the transition of my life at the moment. The child Ben keeps doing things and then parent Ben goes, come on, stop that. Practicing for you. It's just good practice. All right, next game, we've got Tottenham in the league. And after defeat to Newcastle in the Championship, confidence levels aren't high. Matt Clark has handed in a transfer request. I'll be honest, I don't think I can be annoyed at him. Okay, I'll accept your request because what I've done is make a silly transfer and then go and sign more defenders retrospectively. In fact, Matt, considering I've not won all loads of games recently, you're going to play this next one. You're going to showcase to me, you're going to showcase to the world why you deserve a move. The other change I'm going to make, by the way, Rodrigo just isn't firing. Victor's going to start up front alongside Hang Hee-chan. Tottenham will be playing tomorrow. I'm just thinking in the midfield, do I make any other alterations? I don't know. Calvin Phillips being injured is a massive setback for me. Still got 2 weeks out as well. He's a real problem case. Tsimikas coming back in at left back does make us undoubtedly stronger. I feel like even if the pitch went slightly redder, he does make us better because he's a much better defender. Much more experienced defender as well. Good looking lad. I'm a fan of him. Can you tell? He's got a cold, viewers. So, I mean, we've literally treated it he's playing with a cold, viewers. He's got the sniffles. If worst comes to worst, he gives it to some of the Tottenham players. Can that happen? Is that a thing? Oh, I wonder if that's a thing. That's an experiment no one's done before. Giving other teams a cold that you had. Like, is the right winger going to get a cold now? Noah Kenner has been snapped up by Leon. One of the best young prospects at Leeds. And Right, that is a lack of concentration on my part. I'll try and sell him now. Might as well get some cash for him. 5 million. They've said we'll just have him for a free later. Brilliant. So when he's not in the squad next season and you're asking why... just know incompetency. I mean, my name's Ben, not incompetency. Would be a weird name. All right then, system-wise, I'm not going to divert from this, and Tsimikas is going to play with a cold, believe me. Is there any need to bring anyone else in? Barrios, maybe, if we're winning. We want to shut things down a little later on into the game, maybe so. Of course, Clark's playing this one, so big opportunity for him to showcase his abilities with no sharpness. But look, he's on the transfer market right now. This performance, hopefully, will attract some wanting eyes. Not in a perverted way, obviously. Okay, Leeds versus Spurs. It's a classic. Both sides with 5 letters in their name, which is lovely. Yes, they're called Tottenham, but I'm talking about on the scoreboard. Lamela and Kane up front, Son one side. They've got some really quite talented individuals as Lucas Moura, Batson Ndombele. This can go one of two ways. I'm either going to win by a couple of goals or Spurs are going to absolutely destroy me. That's how I feel about this at the moment. Winkston and Ndombele. There's lots of space to play in there, and with three midfielders, it'd be interesting to see if we get the better of their two in the middle. Like, their two are pretty good. Winkston and Ndombele are very, very good footballers. Arguably, I'm saying that, Q Miners would probably get close to this side. That's what Gagliardini. It's not that far away, in my opinion. Defensively, I think they can be got at. It's that front four that are an absolute nightmare for me. As it goes into Lamela, Lucas Moura flicks it in, headed away. Rafinha, now this is where I think we can be a problem for Tottenham as Rafinha races forward. The ball through to Victor's very, very good. He's good on that side as well. The left-footed finish. The problem with Victor is, and I've felt it a lot managing him and playing him in that striking position that you saw last episode, is that he's not very good at shooting. But when he gets through, he's good at dribbling and he's good at laying it off to someone else. But his shooting isn't always optimal. He's missed a couple of open goals in recent games as well. Some nice possession from us. This is what I mean. Can their two get close to us? Victor's good in these areas, sort of the tight, intricate areas where dribbling really seems to matter. As Gagliardini finds Rafinha, play the ball forward. Go on, you've got to. That is, I mean, wavelength, viewers, wavelength. What are they doing? As Coop Miners heads down to Elena again, the three in there seems to be causing problems. Victor, this is again where he's really, really good. Could cause problems. Goes back to the right back, which again wouldn't be my play necessarily, but it keeps the ball alive as the shot comes in. Still 0-0. Half an hour gone though. Nice to see us with a bit of possession. It'd be really interesting to see if Tottenham decide to change this up and play with somebody else. Lamela, free kick, whipped in, Alderweireld, Clark heads it away. You see, teams that are interested in centre-backs that aren't playing, he's brilliant. I should have been playing him. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, I should have been playing him. Leeds 0, Spurs 0 then. Half time, this is pretty good. The XG is very even. All right, let's hands together. I'm happy with the way you've played so far. Keep it up. They're motivated. They're inspired. Let's see if we can carry on doing that in this half. Rafinha, 6.4. Again, not having his best game. We could bring Rodrigo on maybe for someone, but I don't know if we want to change things up right now. I mean, actually, putting Rodrigo through the centre in this game right now might just be the ticket. Fresh legs through the middle, you never know, as Danilo into Ndombele. Spurs getting their fullbacks more involved is going to cause us more problems because, of course, on one side, on the left-hand side, we are a little bit open to someone coming towards us as it's knocked back to Son. That's not a regulation goal. What has happened there? I don't even know. Hang on. Right, my eyes are open. Let me see it again. I turned off opposition replays, didn't I, for my stream? So we'll never see that again, viewers, unless you rewind the video, and I'll see it in editing. Well, it was mental. Also, you're having this issue where the goal scorer stays on the screen. The only thing I can do to get rid of it is click the tactics and then click off the tactics. And it seems to disappear once you do that. Danilo's ball in, Son's there. I wish I hadn't played Football Manager today, viewers. I really do. I should try a save not in England. Come on. I'll turn that replay on for that as well. Just watched it again, sitting there watching it again. Annoying. This cautious style with this system. I don't know if I need to start being more aggressive with it. As Rodrigo, trying to find his way through, actually finds a little bit of space. Got so much to do from there, though. Dribbles through two defenders about 4 times as he goes back to Bicchieri. He keeps shooting. This time he's actually hit the crossbar, so it's gone closer. I'll be honest, though. I didn't buy him for his long-range shooting. We're 12th. And we're very mid-table, viewers. There we are. I'm disappointed. I imagine they're pretty happy. What an episode. I'm going to have to do something in the transfer window. Someone has to be brought in to revolutionise this side, because this side currently is not getting the job done. Especially in the league. It's flat. Do you know what I mean, viewers? It's like having a bottle of Coke and then leaving it out for a couple of days and going, oh, I remember that bottle of Coke. Yeah, the lid's been on, so I just, it's flat. Or driving a car around and you go over some rubble and you think, oh, that's fine. You park your car at home, and then when you next come out to do a journey the following morning, puncture. Flat. Or when I go into a coffee shop and I go, can I have a coffee, please? And they go, do you want it? And I say, oh, I don't want a coffee, actually. I'd have tea. The point is, viewers, we're very mid-table. But that is going to bring a conclusion to today's episode. Again, viewers, this is where I'm going to ask you for your input. Do we change the system? If so, what system would you select with this squad of players? Trincao missing is a real frustration for me. Phillips missing is a real frustration. And now the two guys that have gone off to the African Cup of Nations is an issue. So where do I strengthen? Loanies? Do I bring someone in? Do I bring in some transfers? I'm going to have to, right? right? This could end up being a wild January, and a January that I'll inform you of tomorrow. If you enjoyed today's video, please do drop a like on it. Let's keep going for that 1,000 like target, please, please, please. And I will see you again tomorrow for some more We Love With Care, as mentioned. Until next time, see you again soon. Goodbye. This is not good enough, boys. Hello, Victor. Have we settled into your new house, mate? Oh, it's a flap. Sorry.